Okay, I'm sorry. I will start this one with an apology. I'm sorry, Mapangania. I beg your forgiveness. I will never doubt you again. Pirates beat Mamelodi Sundowns on penalties. After 1-1 during normal time, it was 2-2 on aggregate, and Pirates thrashed Mamelodi Sundowns 4-1 on penalties. During the game, it was Reyners that gave Sundowns the lead in the first half, and then Sbelebele equalized. Pirates didn't even shoot in that equalizer. Sometimes it doesn't matter how it goes in as long as it goes in. It took the game straight to penalties. There was no extra time. Woto steps up, scores. Tebza steps up, saved by Sipho Chain, right? Very important to note that Sipho Chain saved 3 penalties 2 years ago against Mamelodi Sundowns in the MTN8 final. Oh, by the way, Tebza missed a penalty in that final. It was saved by Sipho Chain. He's done it again. Tebza is going to have nightmares about Sipho Chain at this rate because they saved him again. Then it was Mariko who stepped up. Same way, went top corner. Williams got his hand to it, but there was enough power. It doesn't matter how they go in. A penalty, as long as it goes in, it's a goal. 2-1 Orlando Pirates, they lead. Alenda steps up. He tries the same thing as Mariko. Top corner, same direction. Can I tell you that these players went the same direction? But this time, Sipho Chain saves again. 2 penalties in a row. Then Mbula comes up for Orlando Pirates. It's 2-0 at this point. Advantage Pirates. Mbula goes the same direction. Same to the keeper's right. Williams got a hand to it, but there was enough power. Beats the keeper, it's a goal. 3-0 Orlando Pirates. Does not matter how they go in, as long as they go in. Mutiba. For Mamelodi Sundowns, Mutiba steps up, changes direction, this time to the keeper's left. Chain gets a hand to it, but he scores. Right? Keeps it alive for Sundowns momentarily, but at the end of the day, Mabasa steps up, cool, calm, composed. Cool, calm and collected, straight down the middle. Pirates win it on penalties. It's 4-1, game over. Sundowns can't seem to win these domestic cup competitions. Last year, they lost against Chiefs in the Nedbank Cup semi-final. Yes, they were robbed, offside goal, fine, but you still lost. Last year, they lost in the CAF Champions League final. Last year, they lost against Stellenbosch in the MTN8 semi-final. And they also lost against Magesi in the Carling Cup final. And they scored first again in that. They've dropped the lead twice in this tie. At the Orlando Stadium, Tebza scored from a corner. Dropped the lead, Sbelebele scored. Again, they scored again today first, and they dropped the lead. I should say, Orlando Pirates' fighting spirit is something to be admired. I kept on saying that your only plan can't be Sbelebele, but it's working right now. You can't touch the boy. He scored in 3 games in a row. Previously scored the winning goal against Stellenbosch, and also before that scored the equalizer against Mamelodi Sundowns. This boy is on fire. He's doing it whenever he's needed at this point. Today, he didn't even have to shoot. Yes, it was a scrappy goal, but it was a brilliant goal. Mufokeng, what a brilliant pass to send Apollos through. The decision from Apollos to cross same time was great, and Mabasa had the mentality to keep it alive. He didn't try to shoot, but he kept it alive, dropped it for Sbelebele, who was at the right place at the right time. He kept on running, never stops running. This boy works hard. He deserves his goals. He deserves his flowers. He was given flowers last week and definitely deserves his flowers. He is Orlando Pirates, one of the players of the season for sure right now, and he's the signing of the season already. For sure, he's signing of the season. So with that being said, it was a good game. I think Sundowns definitely dominated in the first half. Coach Wadu starting 11, I was not too impressed. I think he was trying to chase the game too early. It was not balanced, too attacking, not enough defensive stability in that team. Sundowns were exploiting it and they took the lead. He made a change by taking off Tito. After 35 minutes. I was not happy. I don't think you have to destroy a player's confidence in order to win the game. Yes, the change was necessary, but to me, you're admitting you made a mistake in the first place by starting Tito. If you are not sure, don't play him. Just don't play him, because it's not like Tito did anything wrong. Tito didn't do anything wrong, but now it's going to kill his confidence because people are going to hear that Tito was taken off at halftime and Pirates won the game. And that's not fair for Tito because no one in Orlando Pirates in attack was playing well. Not Mufokeng, not Apollos, not Sbelebele, not Mahopa. No one was playing well, but now it's going to look like Tito's the scapegoat. Fix your tactics, fix your starting lineup. You knew Sundowns were going to be very good on the ball and attacking. So start solid first and then maybe make changes in the second half. If maybe Orlando Pirates was a balanced team, then maybe Mamelodi Sundowns don't score at all. And I'm saying that you have to, as a coach, anticipate that away from home, Sundowns, the best attacking team in the country, they're most likely going to score, especially if they scored you at home. So you still have to have the same tactics, because Pirates had to score anyway. Sundowns had their away goal. Without a goal from Pirates, Sundowns win. So Pirates still had to score even when Sundowns went 1-0 or even at 0-0. Pirates was still forced to score. But with that being said, it was a good fighting spirit again. The never die attitude from Orlando Pirates, I will respect. The second half that I saw against Mamelodi Sundowns, I knew that these boys are fighting for the club, for the fans, for the badge. Because we scored a late goal there. Pirates scored a late goal against Mamelodi Sundowns, and equalizer was crucial. Then also that momentum, that form carried on to the next game against Stellenbosch. We were absolutely all over Stellenbosch because of that fighting spirit. Secured the first 3 points of the season. Remember, there was a lot of pressure on Coach Wadu. He hadn't won in 3 games and he hadn't won in the league, 2 losses, while rivals are winning. Mamelodi Sundowns 2 wins out of 3 and a draw undefeated. Chiefs 3 wins out of 3. There was lots of pressure. So he's responded for me. And sometimes it's a cup competition. This game counts as a draw. Pirates didn't necessarily win, but it's a cup competition. It does not matter how you win as long as you win. Pirates go through to the final on penalties, and Pirates are now the overwhelming favorites to win it. Celebrations not too much. We remain humble. It's not going to be too over the top. We will wait for the final. We will celebrate if we win the final properly. And Pirates can make history by winning the MTN8 4 times in a row, consecutively. A quadruple. That would be insane. It doesn't matter which coach. Even if it's Coach Wadu's first season, he might win a trophy before he even manages 10 games. That is unheard of. So it's a big opportunity for Coach Wadu to lift his confidence, for the players to also feel like then they can take on the rest of the season with confidence, right? So what a performance by Orlando Pirates. I loved the fighting spirit, never die attitude. For Sundowns, what went wrong? You tell me. I don't know. Leave your reactions in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me for more. Follow me on my other social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, for short-term content, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Catch up on the other content that I've released. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
We'll be there. Do you care though? Who will be there?